Sorry, what did you say? That we weren't recording yet.
Fucking hippies.
Wait. We're still not recording.
Dirty ass hippies.
No, dirty ass hippies. Yes. Sorry. Now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Dick.
They ruined Rock Hudson.
I got a couple things I want to talk about, believe it or not, with this movie.
Oh, this is your favorite, one of your favorites of all time.
This is my top 10. Maybe actually it's in my top 5. I'll say that.
Yeah, this is good.
I'll set my expectations after the theme song here. How about that?
Sure.
Nope.
All right.
Hello, citizen. Welcome to Hollywood is Dead, episode 200. I'm Phoenix West here.
Dick.
Dick, we're talking about the 1966 John Frankenheimer movie, Seconds. Finally, I was hoping Adam would be alive here, but he died 5 years ago now.
I've been hearing about this movie for 20 years.
Yes. You've been hearing about it since we met.
Yes.
No, so over 23 years.
Yeah.
22 years. We met in 2004, right? Or 2003. Yeah, 23 years.
Yeah.
Damn. I never really told you anything in detail, though.
No, you always brought John Frankenheimer was your favorite director, and it's like one of your top movies. And I was like, okay, that's interesting.
And I left it at that.
Yeah, good choice.
I would give you like a little bit of this is what it's about, and this is how
right. Yeah.
I mostly talked about how it was shot, which is what I found interesting at the very beginning. But I mentioned I want to set my expectations, and I mentioned this in the last few episodes since Seconds got put on the board. I said, I don't think you're going to love it. I think you'll really appreciate it and respect it. And as long as you don't hate it, I won't be upset.
Oh, no, yeah. I liked it. I thought it was really good.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a very good movie. It was just, it's a dark movie, that's for sure. It's a fucked up, really sad movie. And I'm kind of amazed it hasn't been remade. It'd be perfect for a remake right now.
Well, I have news for you. It was 10 years ago.
Oh,
with Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, no.
Remember it now?
What was it called, though?
Selfless.
Okay. Oh, ooh.
Here's the thing. I've loved this movie since high school. I watched it. I was at a party. I've told the story before, but never for this episode. So for John Frankenheimer, I don't think. I was at a high school party. And I was just kind of wandering around. And I have some interesting friends. I'm friends with like a diverse group in high school. And I go into this room and they're watching like an old 60s movie. I'm like, all right, what are you guys doing in here? And the girl's like, her name is Liz. She's like, we're watching this. And I sat down. I'm like, and immediately I was like, this is like so beautiful to look at. Just the angles of this movie. I've never seen anything like it. And I was sitting there watching. And I was just, the rest of the night, I was just watching the rest of this movie. And it was Manchurian Candidate.
Okay.
And I'm like, holy shit. So I immediately like started just researching when I got home. And I pulled it up and I watched the whole Manchurian Candidate movie. And I was like, holy shit, that was amazing. And then I was like, all right, what else does this guy do? And then I found Seconds like a couple months later, because back then you couldn't just pull up a movie. You had to go find it. So I finally found Seconds and I'm like, all right, this has lower ratings, blah, blah, blah. And then I watch it and I'm like, that was okay. That was good. Really good. What the hell happened in that movie? I'm like, all right, let's start it over and see if I can figure this out. Like 3-4 times. I'm just watching this thing over the next week because high school, man. What else are you going to do? And I think that would be beneficial for you if you were to watch it at my age. I did when I watched this, because now you watch it, you're like, that was good. But it became my obsession for a little bit. I was like, what the hell did I just watch? What happened in that movie? Because it is told in a very strange manner.
Oh, yes.
You're never aware of what's happening. You're kind of finding out after the character does.
You get an idea of what's happening, but you don't understand the full, you don't understand how high the stakes are.
Yes.
Meaning,
like the character. He has no idea what the stakes are. They never actually tell him.
They just kind of treat it like, well, it's a procedure. We have to do X, Y, and Z, but usually Z doesn't happen, so I wouldn't worry about it. Usually our customers are happy and we don't need to deal with this.
He goes like this with the
You know,
contract. He's
yeah.
talking about like killing him and how your body's going to be found. And he goes, it's
Right.
all here in this contract. And he goes, oh, and he has a pen. He's like, and he goes, no, it's not necessary.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Any questions Arthur has in the beginning is just like, don't worry about it.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, you don't want to do it? We have a film of you raping a woman here because we're going to blackmail you now. It's like everything is just set up against him for just being like a sad old man. And he keeps saying he's middle age, but that man is 63.
Right, yeah. I think they weren't trying to argue he was a 37-year-old man, was it?
It keeps saying, like, if you look, a sinister company, Transformer playing client, but like everything else says middle-aged man.
Like, he's absolutely middle-aged.
You and I are middle-aged. That man is 64 years old.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
yeah. We're in our 40s. That man is.
He looks like he's
1966. He's elderly.
Yes.
What year was John Randolph born? This movie 66. He was born in 1915.
Wow.
The man was old. He's in Serpico, Heaven Can Wait, Escape from the Planet of the Apes, You've Got Mail, ton of stuff. Not to get too distracted here, but I'll say this early on. Part of the reason I love Frankenheimer so much is his I don't give a fuck about Hollywood attitude. Because John Rudolph, excuse me, and like 4 other actors in this movie, including the guy who sells him what it is and does the paperwork and all that, the guy we're talking about, were all blacklisted.
Right.
They're not allowed to work in Hollywood, and Frankenheimer goes, I don't give a shit. They're in my, and he would purposely hire these guys.
Yeah.
Be like, it might be, honestly, it could just be because they're cheap, because they need work. I don't know. Sure. But I like the fact that he did that consistently. He never gave a shit. And so did Rod Serling. He would just cast these guys. Like, I don't believe that. I don't give a shit. We're just going to do it.
Right.
And then Frankenheimer and Serling worked together on that Playhouse 90 episode that we did previously in the show. I'm talking about John Frankenheimer review. But Dick, your first time watching this, I tried my best not to oversell it or anything like that. I don't know. What were your reactions watching this thing in real time?
Oh, I enjoyed it. I was pretty much, watching it. I was pretty much in awe of Rock Hudson. His performance in this is fantastic.
So good. So good.
He's really, it's like he's flying to madness. He's going to like the portrayal, the sadness of it, the reason, like the scene with he goes to visit the wife. I love that scene where he's like, well, I'm an artist and I met your husband last year briefly and he told me he was a painter. And I was curious to see if I could get any of his paintings. And she says, well, no, we threw them all out. Well, no, but yes, I basically threw them all. And he's like, oh, I see. And then he gets a tennis trophy instead.
He goes, so you just threw them out? And she goes, not exactly. And nothing. And he goes, anyway, so he's kind of like, what do you do with my paintings, bitch? Like, he just wants to wring her neck for certain things that she says.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
He is a compassionate man.
Well, yeah, she basically explains that the guy just was never happy.
Yeah,
he just was a malcontent man, and that was his problem. He couldn't leave his first life, let alone a second life.
Yes,
there wasn't enough in him for any of it.
And that's the stuff I love in this movie, which is he thinks as soon as he gets his new life, he's like, yes, things are going to be great. And then he goes, oh, no, I'm still not happy. Maybe I'll be happy if I go back. And he goes back. And he's like, oh, shit, I was miserable, and I made her miserable because she's happy now. That she seems actually happy.
And I don't know how they're going to bring him back when they put his body in a fire, in a hotel fire.
Exactly. He wasn't thinking this out. He didn't read the contract, keep in mind.
Yeah, I don't think he understood what was going on here.
But no, he gets in the car because his butler's waiting outside, his little twink butler. I love that character.
Oh, he was great. His living boy.
He was pretty much a living boy twink.
I love that. I kept saying that.
Robot.
I was watching the movie, and every time they were together, it's with Rock Hudson. I wanted to say, okay, take off your pants.
Even if you ignore the fact that Rock Hudson was gay, it still comes across like that.
Oh, absolutely. It's hilarious.
They have in there is like, how else can I do, sir? Yeah. Oh, fantastic. Yes, I can do that for you, sir. And he's got blonde hair. He's like, or jet white hair. You can't tell because it's a black and white movie, which I love,
Yeah.
by the way, that he just didn't want to do color and he could have. I love that
Yeah.
it's not black and white.
Right.
But he is a twink butler. I don't know what else to call him.
That's so great. So fun.
And I love that guy. And I've brought this character up on multiple Twilight Zone episodes that we've done because there's guys that remind me of this actor on Twilight Zone. There's a lot of crossover between him. Murray Hamilton is the character who gets him, draws him in, keeps calling him, and he's the mayor from Jaws.
Yes.
And he's the one that talks to me. He's from the Twilight Zone. He's in the second episode, the one for the Angels episode.
Okay, yes, okay. I was trying to remember what episode he was in.
Yeah.
But everybody like considers that that one scene he has at the end as one of the best acting moments in a movie.
Like he's screaming or
no, the mayor from Jaws. He's talking. He's explaining like, well, this is you're the I'm gonna get my second chance now because of you, basically. And I think that was the whole setup. Was he knew he could get that through Rock Hudson going gaga, and he knew
did it. As soon as he got Rock Hudson to actually do it and pay for it, he was set. He just had to wait. But as an audience member, you're not really thinking about that, and then suddenly it comes back to him in the room. Rock Hudson trying to go for his third life, and then Murray Hamilton is clearly going for his third go round. He's already different from the character that he knew.
Yeah.
So he had the same failures. Only the thing is, he found someone in Arthur to go through the process, and Arthur Hamilton had nobody. He's like, and he put his foot down, and that's what cost him his life. That alone, not knowing someone with money or need to escape his life is what killed Rock Hudson.
Yeah.
How fucked it. All right, we're getting ahead of ourselves. It's one of the movies where I think the cinematography and the music is just perfection.
Oh, the music's very good in this.
It
matches. Everything matches really well. Yeah, it's really nice.
He does it the same way. Sorry, who did the music for like Inception?
Zimmer.
Was it Zimmer? Okay.
It is Zimmer, yeah.
Does it, it matches the tone and it's about a beat of that song slowed down. And this is the same thing because he uses second tones. He uses the clock as seconds, and that's the music. If you listen to it. He's using it as a rhythm as the movie builds.
Right, yeah.
But first I'd say like these which you hear in 1,000 movies now.
Right.
This soundtrack is in so many movies, you just don't realize it. But this is a cinematography and music movie for me, and then kind of actor and everything else second. It's just, I don't know, I just love looking at every shot of this. I think everything was so inventive. Because if you look at the behind the scenes stuff, they're filming in Grand Central Station in the beginning. Yeah. Arthur Hamilton walking down. And they couldn't get people to stop looking at their filming because they had a camera in a suitcase and they're trying to film him and everyone's looking. So they had John Frankenheimer literally hired an actor and a Playboy model to go over there and make out in front of everyone so that everyone would stare at them so they could get their fucking shot.
That's crazy.
It's like, that's the weirdness that they do back then.
Yes, that's not as funny.
To get everyone to stop looking at them.
Yeah, that's great. That's funny.
And I always thought it was shot that way and then just edited together. But now that I saw the ending again, kind of now as a 41-year-old, I saw that they edited the footage. They shot it normally and they edited the footage and folded it. Because it ends at a beach. And he's like,
right, yeah.
With his granddaughter in his arms. And then you see the whole frame go in the shot and then it starts to warp. And I'm like, oh, they did this in post. I had no idea. It's like a weird post effect. I just assumed they used a fisheye lens and made it insane. But no, it was a post effect. And
yeah,
they did a real surgery and they shot it. And then the cinematographer passed out, so Frankenheimer took over the camera. I was like, fuck, I'll show you how to do it.
I'll tell you this goddamn scene.
He's another one of those guys where clearly I admire him, but I would fucking hate him if I met him. I'm so glad I never can.
Yeah, don't want to meet your hero situation.
Yeah, he's one of those. He's the reason you have that phrase.
Well, where are you? What's your name? Phoenix? What the hell kind of name is that?
Yeah.
Are you from Arizona? How fucking dumb is that?
Fuck you. Oh, you changed it. Home. Like he would just tear me apart, and I'd be like, one of the few people I wouldn't stand up against, because if anyone else said that sort of shit, I'd say something. But him would be like, "I'm sorry, sir. Can I suck your dick to make you happy?"
I'm sorry.
Sorry. But
Let's talk about that movie you did with Richard Harris.
he's oh god, the 99, 44, 99 and 44 out of 100% dead. Is that what it's called?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, it was a fine movie. I liked
I
it.
didn't mind it. Yeah, it's fun. It's a nice little, London con movie or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. The problem is
I
that's most Frankenheimer movies where you're like, that was good. That was fine. Like,
Well,
then he
yeah.
has 4 movies that are like masterpieces and 6 movies that are like almost there. Like Black Sunday and The Train and Birdman of Alcatraz.
Right,
Those
yeah.
movies are like almost there, like masterpieces. And then the
Yeah.
rest of the movies are like, that was good.
Yeah.
Okay. And then he has 4 movies which are, that was fucking terrible. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Well, Reindeer Games. Ooh.
Reindeer Games.
Good. Dr. Moreau, but that's not his fault.
I Love Me, Dr. Rowe. Came in
That's
halfway through.
that's not his fault though, so I can't really blame him.
No, Prophecy. Not the Christopher Walken.
Not the good one.
No, not the good one. The 70s movie. It's borderline unwatchable. It's a creature feature. I don't know why he did it. I have no idea. He must have been like low on coke that month. And a couple of those, and most of them you watch, and you're like, that. He even has a skydiving movie called The Gypsy Moths with Gene Hackman, and I watched it 4 or 5 times now, and I'm like, that is so almost a good movie. It's
right.
Oh, Ronan's another one of his masterpieces, I would say.
Oh, I love Ronan. Yeah, Ronan's great. Yeah.
So you got Manchurian Candidate, Seconds, Ronin, and 7 Days in May. I would say are his masterpieces, like his best movies. Then he has a lot of like really fucking good movies that are almost there, and then I don't know, interesting director. How do you feel about his directing in this? Keep in mind he's been working for 20 years at this point.
Well, it was very much that craft theater. How they would shoot it live in one take, so they would extend it because they knew they had to make the time and get through the pages. So everything's really thought out and well done. But this one didn't have a lot of dialogue, so it wasn't like you were dealing with big long scenes. But it was the scenes where he's just like, but you can see that they drop frames on some of them because it kind of skips, but that's on purpose. Because especially when they put on the gurney and he's going no,
disorienting. Yeah.
Oh, it's so great. And when at the party when like he's talking about his other life, and they're telling him to shut up. Yeah,
talking to Miss Piggy, and he has his face in her face.
Yeah, so great.
Singing the Yale song, the Yale fight song.
Yeah.
Or Princeton, whatever the hell college he went to. Who cares? Yeah, it's. I don't know, because I've already watched the movie 1,000 times, so I'm actually more curious about your opinion. Were you at all? I'm setting myself up for an annoying answer, I feel. Were you at all bored or predicting where this movie's going? No. Okay.
No, I wasn't bored. I wasn't really predicting. I was enjoying the movie as it was going because I figured, okay, so he's at a point where this was a mistake and he's starting to feel it. And he feels that guilt, and he feels like when he starts bringing up the people that he shouldn't name, his wife, his daughter in college, who's getting married, he's gonna have a granddaughter. He goes, I'm a grandpa, and they're telling him to shut up because he's like, what are you guys doing? Shut up. And he goes, why? Who are they? They're like you.
He goes, they know, Mr.
They know, Mr. Lewis, or what's his name?
He has that scene where he's talking to Miss Piggy, and he's like. The guy's like, I want to see you on the golf course, Mr. Wilson. He goes, golf course? No, Mr. Wilson's golfs, but Arthur Hamilton never golfed. Yeah. Arthur Hamilton would have told you. And he does that, and then they literally carry him off like a frat party, bring him to the bed. And that's when you find out that love interest lady with the huge tits. She's part of it. He thinks she's a reborn, but she's actually works for the company. I think this movie, like, maybe this is why I like Severance so much more than you did. That sort of thing. It reminded me a little bit of this, which is the company is clearly like evil and they're in control of this. It's the same reason I love Assassin's Creed. I don't really care about the going back in time stuff. I love all the stuff with the company in the modern day, which is 3% of that game, but I love that so much that it makes me play them. It's this weird thing I have with the conspiracy with the company.
Right, yeah.
Why I love that thing in a movie so much. And they, again, barely graze on that in this. As soon as he mentions she works for the company, you don't really hear about it again in the rest of the movie.
No,
it doesn't matter. But
that's the point. Done. He's on his way out. Like that was it. He made the mistake of saying all that shit. But the bigger mistake was going to visit his wife.
Yes,
and
if
that
he
was
didn't go visit his wife, he would have been fine.
They would let him go. He would have been fine with it. And yeah, that's going back to the wife and basically having his eulogy given to him in real time. He's like, oh, and he's just like, I need to leave. I need to go now. Forgive me. I need to leave. Yeah.
As soon as he starts screaming because he's Rock Hudson was actually drunk during that scene, which would not surprise anyone.
No, yeah, he's drunk.
And you know what? You mentioned there's not much dialogue. I would disagree completely, because when him and the doctor are talking, it's 20 minutes of just pure dialogue, and then no dialogue for a while, like a little bit, and then there's not really dialogue until Rock Hudson is pure shit-faced drunk in real life, and then he has 15 pages of dialogue. I'm like, that is ballsy, and it works so well because he's yelling everything, and it reminded me of when I get drunk. Hey, I just want to be everyone's friend. Like, that's the kind of drunk I am. I just want to talk. Like,
you want to go golfing? We'll go golfing. Yeah, right.
I'm more open. I'm like, I just want to talk to you. After last week, I went over to my neighbor's house and I was just drinking all night and had a ball. And we're dancing, and I'm like a mariachi band over there for a birthday party. And I was having so much fun.
Wow.
And sober me doesn't really do that. I will. I don't care. It's just I don't know. I feel like him, where I'm like, I'm open, but he gets sad too.
Yeah.
As soon as they say they know, and she goes, shut up, shut your mouth. And he's like, just churns.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the movie from then on is a bummer. It's the last 25 minutes is a bummer, and it gets more and more bummer as it goes.
Yeah.
And I love it.
I love the priest at the end.
Yes.
Where he's like, well, I'm ordained all three: Jewish, Lutheran, or Jewish, Protestant, and Catholic.
And I love the fact that he goes off topic.
That's so great.
Distract him, where he goes, most people would find that irregular, but you know, that's what I do.
Did you choose another religion when you were the second person? We never explained that. I'm kind of curious.
For like a week.
We'll find out later. We'll research later after we put you.
He's like, oh, it doesn't even matter. I'm gonna read this speech. You're gonna move on to the next phase, and then and everything is told to him in a manner which you talk to like a child, which is, I'm not gonna explain to you what we're actually doing. I'm just gonna more try to maintain your nerves than anything.
Yeah, but again, Rock Hudson's performance though, at the end especially,
gag his mouth, and he's like,
yeah, that looks so gross.
And it's all one shot. One shot the entire way down the hallway overhead, and it's just him, and he's like, oh my god, I love it.
It's just so it's rough. And even the doctor at the end, I love that when they go like, well, this guy has to be, we have to crush basically his cranium on this side because he falls in he gets in an automobile accident, and he has a frontal cranium damage. So he says, I'm sorry about this, Mr. Wilson. I wish we could have came out better. He starts drilling into his head. You
were my finest work.
Oh, it's amazing. Yeah. So good.
Yeah, I want to play that. I just want to play that shot of him overhead. And I love the fact that it goes from the old man who's like there to calm him.
Right.
He's like giving him a speech. And so I remember I was watching this original. I'm like, why is he talking like a final rites sort of thing? And then it goes from him. And that's like the company's final rights, I felt.
Oh, absolutely.
That's the company going, we failed. But he doesn't say these words, but it's like, we failed, but Godspeed, sir. Good. I wish you the best in the next life, sort of thing. And then the priest takes over, and it takes it literally from there, which is, I could play it, but I'll fast forward. I don't want to play the ending because I want people to watch this fucking movie.
And it's good. It's not too long. It's not too short. It's perfect length.
45.
Perfect length.
Yeah. For what it is.
Dr. Morris, sir. According to our records, you were reared in the Protestant faith. Did you convert to any other during your adjustment? No.
His dad, I believe, was also blacklisted.
That is good in the sense that we have a certain definition Now, I am not suggesting that being a Protestant is any better than being a Catholic or Jew. As a
love
matter
this
of fact, I am qualified to care.
Did they not just spin him around in the same hallway and take him back the same direction? I've always wondered this. Do you see that?
Yeah, I know. I was thinking the same thing too. It's just so funny.
And it's hard to tell because it's shot with that fisheye lens, or it's apparently that's in post. I can't tell which.
Yeah.
For you in either of those faiths as well. I was ordained in each, rabbi, priest, and minister. I admit it unusual, maybe a bit advanced.
But he starts to go like, wait, what the hell's going on? He starts to like realize he's getting a last rites speech.
Yes.
He has no idea why he's in a gurney. He thinks he's going for his third surgery. That's all he knows.
Right, yeah.
Instead, they're prepping him. This is when it really becomes a horror movie. Because he goes, shall we? Oh,
No!
This is where Rock's performance.
Blessed
really, like,
shalt thou be coming in,
It's so
and
rough.
blessed shalt thou be in going out. And he said, thou
I just want to get that overhead shot real quick, and then we'll move on. Right here. This goes on for like a minute and a half.
Oh yeah.
It feels like.
Well, you can see this. There's the cuts in it too, so they extend it quite a bit.
Yeah.
Jump to frames and a few things that makes it just make it work even more violently and more just horrible. It's scary.
It's scary, and this is
really well done.
I was watching this the first time, like, oh my god, like what the fuck is happening? Oh my god! And then you hear the doctor's like, zzz, and it goes to the light and zooms in. Then you hear, and then as soon as he's dead, the music just starts and the credits roll. It's like bye.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god, what the fuck? Like, I usually, you know me, I usually hate these bummer endings.
Oh yeah.
But this one, because it works with the story.
Yeah.
Because that's when it's the ghost and they fight the whole time to survive and they don't. That pisses me off. But this wasn't about survival, so it works for me.
Well, it was about the choices you make.
Yes, he fucked up and fucked up and fucked up and
right. The moral of the story is you only get one life, one chance.
Yeah.
To make it work, and this is the future, or pseudo future where they can basically you can buy another life, a second life, seconds, and that's why it's called seconds. It's a second life.
Well, now that you bring that up, because if you watch the trailer for this, it goes, and I didn't realize this till way after I've seen the movie. It keeps going like, who are seconds? Where are seconds?
Yeah, there could be among you now.
Yeah, and it's like, I've never once thought, I've seen this movie 1,000 times, never once thought, what does seconds mean? I assumed it was second life, seconds of your life, and it's kind of a dual meaning, and that's it. I don't need, as much as I love the conspiracy stuff of the company, I don't need to know what the fuck seconds are. Why does that matter?
No, yeah, but it's great. Oh, yeah, I really enjoyed it. I'm glad I finally got this. I'm glad I finally watched it. I feel like okay. Now I haven't seen Manchurian Candidate either. What's that one? So that's on the list though, anyway. So that's good.
All right, we'll do that here. I'll add to the list. But here's now you get this cover. This Criterion Collection cover.
I thought I had that somewhere.
We're just making a copy of them.
Look at that. Yeah,
I love it. Oh man, I love the simple, and I love the fact that it's black and white, except for the seconds. But
right,
whole thing, if you look, is just black and white, and then it goes in the red here. But
no.
I love it. And he tries. You see that third one's all faded out because he never actually gets there. Like, I don't know. There's, man. I don't want to overly praise it. Obviously, you know where I stand on this. I think the movie stands on its own. I don't really need to sit here and describe a 50-year-old movie now.
Right. Yeah.
But I'm glad you finally watched it as well.
Yeah, no, I'm glad to say, yeah. It's just sometimes these movies get past you and you hear about them. It's like, yeah, one of these days I'll watch it. One of these, and if I just got to sit down and be like, I'm going to watch it, we'll sit down and watch it, turn it on, buy it on Amazon for $2.99, $3.99, whatever it was. And then you're like, okay, good. I'm glad I watched it.
Conversation. Same exact thing.
Yeah, conversation.
We've been talking about that movie for the same length, only we hadn't seen it.
Exactly, yeah. It's a masterpiece. It's a brilliant movie.
Damn, they're both. I think these are both masterpieces. I do.
Oh, absolutely. I think, yeah, absolutely. This is a movie to think about. There's a reason why it's Criterion
tanked horribly.
I can't imagine.
Yes. Frankenheimer goes, this is the only movie to ever go from complete failure to insane success without ever being successful.
Yeah.
It never made money. It just like suddenly got the recognition.
Yeah.
Because and toward the end of his life, this movie, like, because when I became aware of this, Frankenheimer was still alive, and I was like,
Right,
holy
yeah.
shit. And I became obsessed with the guy. And then like a year and a half later, he died. And I was like, okay, that sucks. Well, then I looked at his recent movies. And I'm like, all right, well, maybe it's not.
Well, he had his slippage there because he was getting older.
Yeah, but he ended on a really good movie though, The Path to War. Really fucking good.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
HBO movie.
He went to cable for a time, and made some really good movies on cable.
He made like 5 HBO movies, and all of them were pretty good.
Yeah,
they're always about prison. I don't know why he made so many prison movies, but whatever.
Andersonville,
Birdman of Alcatraz, Against the Wall. There's a couple more I'm not thinking of. Why can't I think of them? That are like weird Cold War movies, sort of thing.
Right? Yeah,
a few of those. Yeah, I'm really glad you finally watched this, Dick. We can check that off the list. I'm gonna add Manchurian Candidate to the list.
Yeah, that was already there.
Time. It's not on the actual like agenda. I need to add it to the schedule.
Yeah.
But yeah, because originally I was gonna do Seconds versus Man, and I'm like, that's a lot to throw at you at once. I'd rather break this up, especially because Frankenheimer one. I want to do the Frankenheimer podcast. I want to do the movies individually.
Right. Yeah.
I will say this: it's hard for me to deny that Manchurian Candidate is the better movie. It is 100% a better movie. It's got the drama. It's got the cinematography alone in Manchurian Candidate is incredible. I love every single shot of that movie. I think it's all around just a better movie.
Right.
I don't like it as much as Seconds, though, personally. It's one of those sort of things where I'm just being honest with how people...
Oh, sure, yeah. Everybody has their opinion on a movie like that, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. This is my personal favorite, and Manchurian Candidate is the collective. Like, I think it's got a much higher score. I don't even know. Let's take a look. Seconds has a 7.6. I think that's far too low, but whatever.
I gave it an 8, so I thought it was 8 material.
I was hoping you'd say higher than 8, but okay. 7.9 for Manchurian Candidate. So not much higher, honestly. Why is Manchurian Candidate only 7.9? Why? What the fuck? How does that only have not even an 8? You're going to watch Manchurian Candidate and you're going to go, how is that only 7.9? Seconds, I get having a 7.6. That is it's a divisive movie because of the horrific ending. And it's a really bummer movie with a random hippies nude in a barrel of grapes. And that's the scene I was talking about the other week, which is like, you're like, why are we here? What the fuck?
Right.
Suddenly 100 nude hippies are stomping on grapes. And
that's so gross.
Why are we doing this? It goes on for like 20 minutes.
Oh, it's a long scene.
It is.
His new hippie bride that he just met on the beach, and
you're going to see Grandma's bush in that.
Yes, yeah. There's some ransom, not so pretty peepees walking around.
Yeah, but and then his love interest, Rock Hudson, when she gets nude, he goes, ah. I'm like, that's just Rock Hudson acting, not acting, just reacting, I should say.
I don't like women.
Yeah.
They're gross to me. I don't always sound like Ian McKellen.
Yeah.
Same thing though. Same idea.
I don't know why he's British.
I don't like him. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I almost don't know what to say. It's I saved this episode for episode 200 for a reason, because I wanted to be a special one for me.
Yes.
Happened to be on my last day of my day job.
Fireworks.
Now we got Seconds out of the way. And I wish Adam would have stuck around, but now that in retrospect, he thought Andersonville was too depressing. So I'm almost glad he didn't see this, because he surely would have hated it.
Yeah.
You watched Andersonville, right?
The what?
Did you watch Andersonville? Were you there for that?
Yeah, no, I was there for that. Yeah, we saw that. We all saw that. That was a good movie. I mean, it was just depressing, but it's a fucking depressing story.
It's a depressing story.
Yeah.
If I feel like Adam should have known that, but apparently I needed to warn him. So And I think, and the way he reacted on that, which is, it's too depressing. I didn't like it, and I won't talk about it. So I think he would have hated this.
Probably.
So maybe it's best he didn't see this. But Manchurian Candidate should have. We'll do Manchurian Candidate next on John Frankenheimer review. Well, I'll add it to the list here on Hollywood is Dead. This is kind of a dual episode. And we'll go from there. Blah, 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 Dick. You give it an 8. I give it a 10.
Yeah.
In my top 5.
Oh, yeah.
Manchurian Candidate is like my number 6. So it's in my top 10 as well, but it's just after this. What else do we got to say about this? I think we're done, right?
I think it's it.
Yeah, I don't want to go too long. I don't want to overly sell this thing and get pathetic.
It's worth watching. Watch it. If you're a cinema fan of movies, go watch it. It's going to really entertain you. It's very well done.
Oh, I'll just say one more thing real quick. I just happened to watch that Selfless movie with Ryan Reynolds. And I'm watching it, and I'm like,
now I have to see that one.
I start getting vibes where I'm like, wait. And then by halfway through the movie, I'm like, no, fuck you. No, this is just, and nothing was happening. I never got the credit in the beginning saying remake of or written by or anything. And I'm like,
right,
how is this not sued into oblivion? And then it ends and it's like based on a movie. I'm like, oh, there you go. At least they credit it, but still I'm pissed that they even remade this. And they remade Manchurian Candidate as well.
That's a terrible movie.
I don't mind.
We saw that. I think we saw that in the theater. Because that was we did. We saw that when we were in film school. It was 2004.
That's why we terrible. Watched it. I love the first one. I didn't mind it.
That's right. I think the remake wasn't very good. I think
it's fine. I like it.
I think it was kind of like
Jonathan Demme, right?
Yeah, Jonathan Demme. I think
yeah. Denzel Washington, Liev Schreiber.
Yep.
Meryl Streep plays the Angela Bassett role. Man, but you're gonna love that the original. I don't have to worry about overselling. The movie itself is just.
It's been on my list forever. I finally need to watch it. So I'm all
right. Well, we'll add it to our list here.
Yeah.
I actually already did. I didn't realize. So, all right, Dick. We're gonna stick around here for a minute on this because I'm gonna record. We need to record a little intro for John Frankenheimer review podcast. But this is it for Hollywood is Dead. We'll be back next week for Murder by Phone from 82, and then The Siege from 98, Brick from 2005, and I'll leave it at that. The rest is available on lawstudios.com. Click on the live episode schedule. You can see it all there. Until next time, in the meantime, I'm Phoenix West.
Dig the houses.
Fuck you, everybody. Good night.
All right, Dick.
Dead.
Stay here. I'm going to save this episode, and then I'm going to restart the audio, and just a quick few minutes. That's all. Do a little intro for John Frankenheimer show.
All right.
You remember we did this last time with Reindeer Games?
Not really.
Yeah, no. We did this exact same thing, though.
I believe you.
Let me say,
Mr. Choo Choo.
Here we go. Saving that. Almost done here. We're still live. We're not recording a podcast, though. Man, there's so many Frankenheimer movies I want to make you just watch. I won't. Oh, we done? Here. Sorry, what did you say? Didn't see this to overselling.
Yeah.
All right, Dick. Now we are just recording for the John Frankenheimer podcast. There's no intro song. There's nothing. We've already done this review. This is actually recorded after the fact. I'm going to put this in front of the audio we just recorded. This is just for the John Frankenheimer audience, which is me. We just watched Seconds. I'm curious how many Frankenheimer movies have you seen now?
Oh God.
This
Let me get the list out. Okay, hold on.
you saw Andersonville. You saw Ronin.
Yes.
Is that it?
No, I've seen more. Hold on.
Island of Dr. Moreau. Reindeer Games.
John Frankenheimer. Hold on. John Frankenheimer passed away in 2002.
Yep.
You have an idea of when he stopped making movies? All filmography. He did the Higher movies, which I saw, so I've seen that.
That's
Path to War, I think I saw that one. Reindeer Games, saw that. Ronin, saw. George Wallace, saw. Dr. Moreau, saw. Andersonville, saw. Tales from the Crypt episode you did. We watched that.
Saw it, yeah. We reviewed that on the show.
I didn't see his bad time. Year of the Gun, Fourth War, Dead Bang, 52 Pickup,
Seen it.
Holocaust Covenant, The Challenge,
Seen
Prophecy, Black Sunday,
Seen it.
French Connection 2,
Seen it.
99 and 44%. I've seen
You
that.
saw that, yeah.
Grand Prix is another big one.
Oh yeah.
The Train's a big one.
Yeah.
7 Days in May, Manchurian Candidate,
You saw
Birdman, Perez. Saw that. So yeah, he's got a lot of good stuff on his belt.
Even the early ones, like Young
Yeah.
Savages, is really fucking good. I watched it and I was like, this is my first time, and I put it on. I'm like, oh no, I've seen this, and I fucking loved it all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
Young Stranger, his first movie, I've not seen. I have it on DVD. There's like 6 to 7 I haven't seen. Seconds though, I've seen 1,000 times. Manchurian Candidate, I've seen 1,000 times. The classics you're gonna love. Horseman, like there's a bunch of movies where you're like, oh god, this is a slog. It's good, but like maybe if we watched it when it came out in the 70s.
Right. Well, yeah, certain movies.
The Horseman's a Omar Sharif movie, and he's on horses, and you're like, oh fucking come on, movie. Like,
yeah.
oh my god, come on. And then he became a real victim of the 80s, like with the 52 pickup and this is 91, but You're the Gun. But in the 80s was Dead Bang and the Holcroft Covenant.
Yeah, those
cocaine movie. Those are like so dated now. But 52 pickup I finally watched not that long ago, like 4 or 5 months, and pretty fucking good. Like dirty movie. I didn't know it'd be that dirty. It was Elmore Leonard, right? You sent me the book.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, you have the book. Thank you.
I don't remember Elmore Leonard being like a filthy pervert.
Well, it could just be a movie brought up the scintillation a little bit.
There is so much nudity and sex in that movie with Roy Scheider. I had no idea.
Oh, he did his number of love scenes in movies.
Because the whole movie's like tame. He starts getting like blackmailed, and then like I'm watching it, and it's like, let's do the blackmail tape, and it's like, it's like, oh my god, what the fuck? He's like at a titty club, and it's just the big 80s titties. You're like, god damn, come on, the kids are in the room. I thought I was like a PG movie. No.
Nope.
But even this, like, I would watch this around my kids, and then suddenly, for one scene, you have to fast forward quite a bit with seconds. It's the grape smashing scene with all the goddamn dirty hippie ladies, old man balls.
Yeah, that's not what I want my wine.
What is it called? Like Cum Valley wine? Like, I want to know.
It ain't Cum Valley wine. It's shit in me wine. It's just,
the Jism collection. Because there's got to be like so much dirty hippie cum in this, and old lady
hippie
badge sweat dripping down.
Ah,
It's like our grandparents' age. These people.
Yeah, it was not a pleasant sight.
Because they're 30, and this is the 60s, so they're literally my grandma's age, and she died of old age decades ago. So yeah, this is the level of people we're talking about here, and you seeing them naked, and you're like, yeah,
nothing.
I get it, but. These people are all dead. Every single person in this movie is dead.
Yeah.
There's not one living soul in this movie alive.
Everybody in this movie was basically past their really in their prime or past it. Yeah. And it shows because they're dead. They've been dead for 20 plus years now, some of them. Some have been dead 30 plus years.
Yeah, it's I mean, Frankenheimer's been dead almost 25 years now.
Yeah,
next year will be 25 years.
Yeah, it's crazy.
He died like just after I graduated high school, or just before, I forget which, but And I was already into this movie, so he was alive, and then a couple of the characters were still alive, and they're all dead now. John Randolph didn't work for 15 years before this movie because he was one of the longest Red Scare actors that was blacklisted.
Right? Yeah.
He didn't act for 15 years, and Frankenheimer's like, fuck that, I don't care. Get in the movie, you're good. He's in a ton of stuff, John Randolph. And after this movie, he got in a ton more stuff, so he really saved his career here.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
A ton of things after this.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine living through that era. And just, I don't know. I feel like this era is never going to come back. Like this kind of really grungy, dirty movie. It's not dirty, but it was made in a dirty way. You know what I mean? Right. Like, how do you this is a dirty movie without being dirty. Like they snuck shots at Grand Central Station.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
It was black and white. Yeah. And like everything's stolen, and they have all these shots where they warp and like the guy's ear for 3 minutes during the opening credits. Just the mood of the movie. It's a dirty movie, but it's not. You know what? Am I making any sense right now?
If you didn't see the movie,
yeah,
comprehended it.
If you did, I think it makes sense.
Right? No, you saw the movie, yeah, because it's a trip. But yeah, you can't go. You have to buy a ticket first.
Yeah, it's because if you didn't watch the movie, you're thinking I'm like, there's tons of sex and dirty, like filth, lots of swearing. I don't think there's any swear words except to the end, and there's only nudity in that one scene. And after that one scene, there's nothing.
Barely nudity, yeah, because there's nudity in conversation as well, and that was from afar. You see like bush and titty, and it's like, well, that's weird.
There's no sex. They just dance around, and then Rock Hudson's literally drunk the rest of the movie.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think he should have got nominated for this, if not won.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think it was too far for the Academy to accept in any way. It was just too esoteric,
too dirty, which is what I'm saying. This movie is below the radar in every single sense of the word. That phrase. I stole a lot of this when I was writing that Youth in America thing that I shot in film school when we were together. When he visited his wife, and a lot of that was taken from this movie.
Yeah, I felt like it. Yeah.
You could. I don't know. Just looking back at my own like creative endeavors at this time when I was young, it was a lot of it from this movie. And it's nice that you finally watched it. I'm glad you liked it.
Oh yeah, very much so. I'm glad.
Like I said, I didn't expect you to like it as much as I do. That would be outrageous. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I really am.
Oh yeah, and I appreciate it. Very good, and I'll probably watch it again down the road, probably, just to get a better, feeling on it. But no, I liked what I saw. It was very good. Yeah.
This is a movie I watch. I used to watch every birthday. This would be my birthday movie.
Oh my god!
Put it on? No, I wouldn't like sit there and watch it. Like,
happy birthday! I want a second life.
I'm glad the Blu-ray has this cover because look at the old DVD. I had this thing for 20 years. I still might have it somewhere. But look at this terrible cover they had for the longest time. Do you remember I used to have this?
Yes, I hate that. Yeah, that was such an ugly fucking case.
It's terrible. Well, that was all you could find, and then they got this thing with the. Oh, I could show you on camera.
And the Criterion version is
so much better.
Yeah,
I still because there's not a whole lot of special features, but I'm curious because I want to watch these. I need to do it. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that and talk about it on the Maturing Candidate episode.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah, I want to do a little bit of a preamble for the John Frankenheimer podcast, just so I can call it a separate episode and have a clear conscience for that. But we'll do Manchurian Candidate here on Hollywood is Dead in, I don't know, 10 episodes or so. I don't have the exact math yet, and then we'll be back for that movie on John Frankenheimer review.
Oh yeah.
We might be back with John Carpenter review because he's directing TV again. I don't know if
no.
Right? Yeah, it's gonna be terrible. Because his Masters of Horror short movies were pretty bad. Cigarette Burns wasn't terrible, but
no, I enjoyed Cigarette Burns.
The Stillborn, what was that called? The abortion clinic shooting one was terrible. You remember that one?
Yeah.
What was that called?
Oh God, Pro-Life.
Pro-Life. You're right. Yeah, thank you. Perfect. Yeah, I really didn't think you pulled that out of your ass, but you did. Yeah, Pro-Life. That was almost a thing.
Oh God. Well, that's what, yeah. Well, and John Carpenter talks about in interviews I heard online. He's like talking about we used to have dinner and we call ourselves the masters of horror, which I'm not a master for. None of us are. I don't know why we call ourselves that. So
The
pretentious.
joke. Yeah.
Yeah, as a joke. And he goes, I stopped going. I don't leave the house really anymore.
Yeah.
I just stay home and I play Xbox. That's what I do all day. I don't do anything else.
This time he plays his keyboard with his son. That's what John Carpenter does now. He smokes, he plays keyboard, and he occasionally goes out and does concerts. And I would love to go see him. I think we should.
Well,
Man,
I mean,
what's he got to be 80 now? He's got to be like 81.
wait, who?
John Carpenter.
Oh, I think he might be older. He should be. Oh well.
He is 78.
Yeah, he looks like
He's looked
87.
84 for 17 years.
Jesus.
Yeah, he's looked at the Crypt Keeper for about the better part of 2 decades. All right, Dick, I'm thinking about throwing in some from Frankenheimer movies that you wouldn't recognize as Frankenheimer and just to not tell you and see what you say
Sure.
when you watch them.
Why not?
Yeah, there's some good ones, but let's get to the review. This is our review of Seconds here on LIW John Frankenheimer Review. All right, we're done.
Bye-bye.
That was our little